Hello everyone, welcome back to English Speaking and Listening Club. I'm really happy you are here with me today. In this video, we are going to talk about a powerful topic, how to start a new life in 2026. And while we talk about this topic, you will also practice your English listening and speaking with me. When you hear start a new life, maybe you think about moving to a different country, changing your name, or running away from everything. But that is not what I mean. A new life is not about escaping. A new life is about becoming a new version of yourself. It means new habits, new thinking, new actions, and a new level of self-respect. You can do this even if your situation outside does not change very fast. Your inner world changes first, and then your outer world slowly follows. I want you to imagine it is December 2025. You look at your year and you feel tired. Maybe you didn't do the things you promised yourself. You wanted to improve your English, but you stopped. You wanted to take care of your body, but you forgot. You wanted a better job or a new skill, but you always said, later. Many people feel this way at the end of the year. Now imagine something different. Imagine at the end of 2026, you look back and think, this year was different. I showed up for myself. I grew. I did not live a perfect life, but I started a new one. That is what we are creating together today. To help you understand. Let me tell you a short story. Imagine a woman named Sarah. At the end of 2025, she feels stuck. Every day looks the same. She wakes up late, checks her phone, rushes to work, comes home tired, watches videos, and goes to sleep too late. Her English is not improving. Her health is not improving. Her life is not moving. One night she says to herself, I cannot live like this again in 2026. I want a new life. At first, she thinks she needs a big plan. But big plans feel heavy and impossible. So she decides to do something simple. She chooses 3 small things she will do every day in 2026, no matter what. 1 for her body. 1 for her mind in English. 1 for her future. She decides, every day I will walk for 15 minutes. Every day I will listen to English for 15 minutes and repeat out loud. Every day I will spend 15 minutes learning something that can help my career or money. Just 45 minutes total. The rest of her day can be normal. But these 3 actions are her new life. In January, it feels strange. Some days she is tired. Some days she does not want to walk or listen to English. But she remembers. She is not waiting for motivation. She is building a new identity. She is becoming a person who takes care of her body, learns English, and works for her future. After a few months, she feels different. Her English is better. Her body is a little stronger. She has more confidence. She did not change countries. She did not win the lottery. But she started a new life simply by changing what she does every day. You can do the same. So, how can you start a new life in 2026? Let's keep it very simple and clear so your mind and your English can both understand easily. First, you decide who you want to be in 2026. Not just what you want to have, but who you want to be. Close your eyes for a moment if you can, and imagine yourself at the end of 2026. You see yourself in the mirror. How do you stand? How do you speak? How is your English? How is your body? How do you feel inside? Maybe you see a person who is calmer. A person who wakes up a little earlier. A person who uses English without always being afraid. A person who says no to some things that waste time. A person who has more self-respect. Now I want you to repeat after me, slowly and clearly. This will train your English and your mindset. Repeat after me. I am allowed to start a new life in 2026. Again, I am allowed to start a new life in 2026. Repeat. I am not my past. I am my choices now. Again, I am not my past. I am my choices now. Second, choose a few small daily habits that match this new version of you. This is very important. A new life is not one big change. A new life is many small changes, repeated. You do not need 10 habits. That is too much. Start with 2 or 3. One for your body. One for your mind or English. One for your future, for your body. You can choose something like walking 15 or 20 minutes a day, or doing simple exercises at home. For your mind and emotions, you can choose 5 minutes of deep breathing, or writing your thoughts, or saying positive sentences to yourself. For your future and English, you can choose 15 to 20 minutes of English practice every day. For example, your 2026 habits could be walk 15 minutes. Listen to English speaking and listening club for 20 minutes and repeat out loud. And spend 10 minutes at night planning tomorrow. That is all. If you do this most days, your life will start to move. Repeat after me. Small daily habits will create my new life. Again, small daily habits will create my new life. Repeat, I can start small. But I will start now. Again, I can start small. But I will start now. Third, you design a simple morning and evening routine. These are like the start and end of your new life day. Your morning does not need to be complicated. It can be something like this. You wake up. You do not touch your phone first. You take 3 deep breaths. You drink water. You say one positive sentence like, "Today I will live as my new self." Then you do a short English practice. Listen to this channel for 10 or 15 minutes and repeat some sentences. Then you quickly look at your plan and choose your top 3 things for the day. Your evening routine can be very short too. Before you sleep, you put your phone away for a few minutes. You ask yourself 3 questions. What went well today? What didn't go well? What did I learn? You can write quick answers in a notebook. Then you write 3 things you are grateful for. Finally, you write your top 3 actions for tomorrow. This way. Every day in 2026 has a beginning and an ending that belong to your new life. Not your old habits. Repeat after me. In 2026, my mornings belong to my future, not my phone. Again, in 2026, my mornings belong to my future, not my phone. Repeat, in 2026, I end my day with reflection and gratitude. Again, in 2026, I end my day with reflection and gratitude. Fourth, you must expect difficulty and keep going anyway. Starting a new life does not mean you will suddenly become perfect. You will still have days when you feel lazy, sad, or busy. You will still have days when you break your habits. The difference in 2026 is how you respond. In your old life, maybe when you broke your habit, you said, "See? I can't change," and you stopped. In your new life, you say, "Okay, I missed today. That's normal. Tomorrow I return." You do not wait for Monday. You do not wait for next month. You come back the very next day. Repeat after me. I don't need to be perfect. I just need to come back. Again, I don't need to be perfect. I just need to come back. Repeat, in 2026, I stand up every time I fall. Again, in 2026, I stand up every time I fall. Now, let's talk for a moment only about English. Because this channel is the English speaking and listening club. And your new life in 2026 will be much bigger with better English. Ask yourself, what would change in my life if my English was much better at the end of 2026? Maybe you could get a better job. Maybe you could study something new. Maybe you could travel. Maybe you could make friends from other countries. Maybe you could simply feel more confident. To make that real, you do not need magic. You need daily contact with English. Listening, speaking, reading, writing, even just a little each day, you can use this simple method. Every day, listen to English for 15 to 30 minutes. Use this channel and others you like. Do not only listen silently. Repeat out loud. Try to copy the rhythm and sound. This is called shadowing. A few times a week, write a short paragraph in English about your day, your thoughts, or something you learned. Once a week, try to speak with a person in English. Or record yourself speaking on your phone. If you do this through 2026, you will be shocked at your progress. Repeat after me. In 2026, English is part of my everyday life. Again, in 2026, English is part of my everyday life. Repeat. I can become confident in English step by step. Again, I can become confident in English step by step. Before we finish, I want to give you a short visualization to connect everything. It will also train your English listening. If you can, close your eyes now. Take a deep breath in and slowly breathe out. Again, breathe in and out. Imagine it is December 2026. You are sitting on your bed or at your table. You remember last year when you watched this video and decided to start a new life. You think about what you did in 2026. You remember the mornings when you practiced English. You remember the walks. You remember the nights when you wrote your plan. You remember the days when you didn't want to do it, but you did a little anyway. You feel different now. Your English is better. Your body has more energy. Your mind is calmer. You trust yourself more. You know you are not perfect, but you are not the old you anymore. You really did start a new life. Feel that pride for a second. Feel that peace. This is possible for you. Now, softly repeat after me. My new life in 2026 starts today. Again, my new life in 2026 starts today. I am ready to do small things every day for my future. Again, I am ready to do small things every day for my future. I believe in the new version of myself. Again, I believe in the new version of myself. Take one more deep breath in and out and open your eyes. You do not need to change everything in one day. You only need to start and then keep starting again. Decide who you want to be. Choose a few simple habits. Protect your mornings and evenings. Be kind to yourself, but do not give up. Make English a normal part of your daily life. This is how you start a new life in 2026. In a real and practical way. Thank you for spending this time with me, for improving your English, and for working on your future at the same time. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe to this channel.